Sample the Heat, Season 3. I'm joined with Courtney Brown. She's a bartender, waitress, like everything over at Stubborn Brothers. Like you go over there, she's got your back 100%.
Something like that.
How you doing? You nervous?
I'm excited. No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
excited. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're eating wings right from your place. Like so, I'm excited. Like this is gonna be fantastic. We're just gonna eat 10 hot sauces, 10 wings from Stubborn Brothers. Thank you guys for hooking me up. Yeah, this is going to be great. We're over at Ernest Brew Works downtown. They got some great tap beers, craft beers. We were drinking blueberry maple crunchy hippie.
Really good.
They've got a pineapple jalapeno. It's not beer pressure, is it? Pineapple hop. Yeah. All right, I was on it. Pineapple jalapeno beer pressure. It's fantastic. Super jalapeno flavored, no spice. You know how I feel about that, but they've got peanut butter month coming up soon. So like they're gonna infuse a bunch of their beers with peanut butter coming soon. Both down here and over at the South Toledo location. Tony Craven just walking in the door, like Dracula.
Now it's a party.
Every Tuesday we're down here, 6 to 9 o'clock. We're live at 8. You can come down and join a beer. If you wear a Sample the Heat shirt, I'm buying your beers. So you can go to my Facebook page, go to the About, you can find the link, buy a t-shirt, wear it down here every Tuesday. I'm buying all your beers. So you get your money back in beers. And then I'm going to donate it to a local cause. You ready to get this thing started?
I'm excited. Yeah, let's get it.
Let's do this. All right, we're gonna start this off with tiger sauce. No heat. This was my original hot sauce for pizza, right? So, like, this is fantastic on pizza. It's like super garlicky, got a little sweet note to it. I don't know, just all around like great hot sauce. I should have cleaned that off a little bit. I've got, just to show you how these wings fall off the bone, Stubborn Brothers makes some fantastic wings.
Better than that one place. He was like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Whoa. I'm already starting off to a bad start. Good thing this one isn't too bad.
It's good that you did it early. Later on, you can pull back a little bit.
I look forward to Tuesdays because these wings are fantastic. So, we talk frequently on Tuesdays for lunch over at Stubborn Brothers. I know you're not from around here. Where are you from? Where'd you go to school?
From a small town called Navarre, Ohio. I usually say I'm from the Canton-Akron area, but I'm about 30, 45 minutes south of there. A little country town. We have a drive your tractor to school day type of deal.
Love it.
My high school was Fairless High School. I graduated with about 120 kids, and it was 4 towns put together. So a lot different than the Toledo vibes for sure.
Wow. So just like, where's that like in representing to like Green, Ohio, like Green County?
I'm like 45 minutes from Green. I actually played soccer with a lot of girls from Green, so I frequent that area. Everything is like 25 minutes to 40 minutes away from us, so you kind of have to travel to get to like the mall or any type of.
So it's super country, right?
Yes.
Is it like?
Yeah, I grew up on a little 15-acre farm with livestock and everything.
No
so,
kidding.
Yeah.
So do your parents still own like livestock? And,
Yeah.
do that
On my parents are split up now, but my dad still keeps the little farm going. I have 2 younger sisters, so now they're responsible for feeding all the animals and taking care of all of those. But I had my fair share of the years.
She's like, I'm out. Have fun. I'm out. No chores. So, no, that's dope. That's super dope. So drive your tractor to school day. Like, did you drive a tractor to school one day?
I didn't drive mine. So it's towards the end of the year. It's like your senior year. It's supposed to be like a senior ride-in type of deal. But everyone from our hometown has like every single, like people will drive golf carts, people will drive lawnmowers. There are a couple tractors that make it to the show, but my friends and I just drove side-by-sides and 4-wheelers. So we were a little more on the bougie side of things.
Hell
but
yeah.
I like to represent my country sometimes too as well.
All right. Fair enough. Let's move on to sauce number 2. We got some slap your mama. This is like your traditional Louisiana style hot sauce. Like nothing too crazy. Like you're into red hot, you're into a little like Tabasco. Like nothing too crazy. You can be very liberal with this. It's not going to kill you.
I already have some hot sauce from the last round on this wings. Almost there.
Really salty.
That was pretty good.
Right? That's a good everyday hot sauce. What brought you to Toledo? Was it school? Mm-hmm. So you go to UT, what, opposed to like other schools, like what made you choose Toledo?
So originally, I was a soccer player in high school, and I had ambition to play college soccer. But from my little area, you usually go to a smaller, like D2, D3 school, and Stark County is very heavy on universities, so like Mount Union, Walsh, all those like Malone, smaller schools, people typically go and play sports there. But then I tore my ACL and meniscus and decided that soccer wasn't forever and I have to decide on something that I want to do. So I declared my major as engineering, and I was between Cincinnati, Toledo, and WVU. Toured all the schools, and Toledo was the cheapest option, inevitably. My parents weren't paying for my school, but honestly, whenever I came to campus, it, like, as cliche as it is, felt like home. And it was a totally different dynamic of what I came from type of deal. Like, WVU was kind of like the same vibe, and like Cincinnati was different, but 20,000 more a year. So I kind of stuck with Toledo, and I've liked it ever since I've been here, so I can't complain too much.
Dope. I agree with that. That's 100% sweet. So I heard they have a great engineering program no matter what you do. I mean, I started, when I went to UT for a very small time, it was computer science engineering. I come from an engineering background. My grandfather was a civil and architectural engineer.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted to do the same kind of thing for a minute, and I went for computer science engineering, and then I found music, and scratching records, and partying in nightclubs, and like we all know that that's like the first thing that destroys your college career, right? Like, just hanging out in nightclubs. But no, so that's dope. So like, what kind of engineering?
I'm actually going for civil, but I completely relate to like what you were saying. I'm actually not taking classes this semester. I am on a break, just kind of figuring myself out. I've battled a lot with mental health within the past 2 years, so obviously, like, to me, that's the most important thing, and I'm not sure what I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm 23 years old, and I feel like I am still very much young and have a lot of life decisions to make, but I decided to take the semester off and not pay for things that I don't know that I want to do with the rest of my life. And
I feel that.
I also have a bad habit of enjoying my time out and my time with friends and the social aspect of everything. But I think it's totally okay to do that while you're young and explore life. I get a lot of experiences that people don't get to realize. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What are you gonna do? Like work your ass off like for your entirety, and then go back and work your ass off again, and then like everything's gone, right? Your youth's gone, everything's gone. So like, I promote like taking that time out. If you're responsible enough, like just take some of that time off and go explore and do those things, because sometimes I don't want to say you're too young to make those decisions, but like maybe you're just not experienced enough in the world.
Yeah, I feel like we're almost forced to make a decision. I mean, I think it's completely insane to tell any 18-year-old that you have to make a decision right now, and that's what you're stuck doing for the next 45 years of your life. And I've sat there and I've done internships and I've gone to the classes, and I saw that my retirement date was like in 2069, and it just like made me sick to my stomach. Like, I can't do this.
Dead by then.
Me too, probably. But it's just really hard to like tell myself that that's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I've always been one to like run in circles and constantly be doing something different. And I don't know when I'll get to the point where I'll be content with my life, but I'm okay with where I'm at right now, and you know what I'm doing.
Let's go to 3. This one is Ohio Hot. This one's made by Toledo Spirits right here downtown Toledo. Chef Aaron Lawson does this. You know, I walked in, like, as soon as they announced this, me and Richie went in right after, like, our shifts at work and went and had a couple drinks, and they immediately know who I was and what I was doing. They're like, oh, you get this for free. Just put it on the show. If they have any more left, I'm not sure. Like, I haven't been in there in a little bit, but if you get the chance, this Ohio hot sauce is, like, fantastic. It's, perfect balance between sweet, heat, a little smokiness. You'll get it here. Again, another one that you can be pretty liberal with and not worry about repercussions later. Yeah, see, that's solid.
That was really good. Definitely on the sweeter side.
Mm-hmm. That smokiness comes in right at the end, like, so good. And again, you can get that over at Toledo Spirits. I'm not sure how much, whatnot, but you will put this on I mean, this would be good on eggs. This would be good on chicken wings. This is just, it's not blow your face off hot. It's got a little kick. So how's Stubborn Brothers going? Like, I mean, you're there, like, sometimes you're there, like, 10 hours. Like, I'll come in and see you at noon, and then, like, late night, like, come in on, like, Tuesday night for trivia night, and, like, I'm not there for trivia, I'm there for the beer and the pizza, but, like, you're still standing there, and I'm like, okay, I just seen you at 1 o'clock. It's already, like, 9 o'clock at night, like, shit, like, but you got to be digging it. You've been there for a minute, so.
Yeah, so this is actually my second time working there. I worked there when I first came to Toledo, and kind of what started my love for the restaurant industry, as bad as it sounds. But I've been back there for a little over a year now, and the past 3 months have been absolutely crazy after Barstool came in. But that's how I make my money, so I have to keep grinding, you know. And
yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. Like after Dave Portnoy came on and like just like totally gave you guys like the ramp up on social media, and then you know you got Toledo 11, Toledo 13, you got like, you know, Fox
almost
36,
a domino
like,
effect.
It was like, and then Toledo Blade, like all of a sudden it's like Stubborn Brothers. It was like, you know, I've been coming in there since almost day one, like just to eat a slice because you guys are right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
You guys got good beer on tap. You got a good slice of pizza, and I mean you got like, I mean the menu is solid all over, like, but like it was like nobody like knew or heard, or like it wasn't that the social media wasn't present, it just wasn't present to the masses.
Yeah.
So you know you had a couple people like just kind of constantly posting, but you didn't have the strongest social media platform, and then this guy comes in and goes, bam, this place is like 8.1 best college pizza I had, and like shit, you're selling out of pizzas. Like, was that like a game changer for you guys?
I definitely think so. I mean, obviously I can't speak so much on the management side and everything like behind the scenes, but I am there enough to see a lot of what goes on. And it's funny because when we found out that Dave was coming to Toledo, when he released the whole like casino and BG Toledo game that he was coming for, I had messaged him on Instagram. I've been a big fan, and we were like joking around like, come in and get our pizza. And we have a really good relationship with Toledo athletics and everything, especially with doing the coaches show and everything like that. So I had reached out to him. I just have a habit of DMing celebrities thinking that they'll respond. You know, they probably never see it. But he did end up coming in, and I was luckily there the day that he came in, and I got to, you know, hand him his pizza and everything. And his video wasn't posted for almost a month after, and right off bat, you know, we were selling out of dough, we were running out of things, we had lines out the door, and we didn't even know how to handle it. I mean, no business can just jump into all that craziness, but it's totally brought a different demographic in to Stubborn, and the amount of customers that I've had that live 5 minutes down the road and never heard about us that come in, versus like I've had people that have drove from Wisconsin just to come and try our pizza because he rated it an 8.1. So It's definitely brought in a lot of people, and I'm very grateful for it.
That's dope. That's dope. That's super dope. Like from Wisconsin, people driving like out of state just to come
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out your
He
pizza.
says he goes to like every review over an 8. So he's driven down to Miami to check out places over there. He's came down to us. I've had a couple other people that have driven like an hour and a half, 2 hours, which I'm not that influenced by a celebrity checking out some pizza type of deal, but I mean, everyone that's come in so far has had pretty good things to say about it, so we can't complain too much.
I'm super ecstatic about that. I mean, that to me, that's the way you guys should have blew up from the get-go. I'm glad you're there now. So that's super sweet. So let's move on to number 4. Not local, but I don't know, not too far away. Yeah, Adam Weiss. Do I need to say any more? Do I need to say any more?
You have a whole green room that wanted to try it.
All right, like share away. It's local sauce, so hopefully they go buy some too. I've got this piri piri that I picked up from. How often do you go up to Ann Arbor? Do you ever go up to Ann Arbor?
I've been there a couple of times, but I don't go up there often.
There's this dope ass deli called Zingerman's. Like you can get some. I mean, everything in this deli you can try before you buy. So I mean, they have everything from like $1,200 like balsamic vinegars to like, you know, $400 a pound ham. Like it's nuts. Yeah, me and Richie threw together a charcuterie board from there, and then just the condiments alone that we put on this board was $100, right? Like
I don't even think I'd be okay with eating that after that.
No,
That's on display from here on out.
It was legit. We got bougie that night. We got bougie. So I picked this hot sauce up there. It's a piri piri. I heard all of this fun stuff about piri piri hot sauce. Like I wanted to try it. So this is what we're doing. Like sauce number 4.
Have you tried this one yet?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It does bring a little more heat than what
I'm not going to be as generous as you. I don't
You do
think.
whatever you want. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I think you'll end up putting more on there after you. It's super tasty. It's a little different.
That is really good.
Right?
Disclaimer, I'm a terrible wing eater, so no one judge me for the amount of meat I leave on my bones.
I mean, you guys' chicken wings are like literally like huge, so like 10 wings could fill an average person up, like for sure.
I'm full after like 2 or 3.
Here we go. The guy that fucks the show up every time. Asshole. So are you allowed to talk about any of the new stuff that's about to pop off over at Stubborn Brothers? I know, like, I'm just going to name off some things that I've heard. I feel like I know a little bit more than most people, but you guys have kind of like a expansion going on next door that may or may not be banquet hall-ish. I also hear, like, that you guys might have, like, your own, like, to-go window, so it doesn't, like, take away from, like, inside. Like, can you talk about that stuff? Do you know anything about that?
I think I can talk about it. I just don't know how educated I am on everything. I do obviously hear a lot, but we are expanding to the room to the left of our business, and that does have intentions still, I believe, of smaller tables that are more movable. So we can kind of accommodate to larger groups. But obviously that's still in the works. Kind of when all of that was happening, the Dave Portnoy Barstool thing started happening as well. So it was pick your poison on what we're going after. But there has also been talk about a carry-out window, and we're just trying to do everything in our power to accommodate to all of the customers that are coming in. And you know, no one wants to sit there and tell anyone that their pizza is going to be an hour and a half wait. You know, We're trying to do everything we can to get the pizzas in and out as fast as they come in type of deal. And luckily a lot of people have been very like understanding and responsive to the business that we have gotten, but we can only do so much as a business. So.
Well, and I think you're doing all the right things, like, which is cool. Like that shows that you embrace like your popularity, your newborn popularity, I should say, with the whole Barstool thing popping off and everybody like gravitating to your venue, and you're like, how do we take care of business?
Yeah.
It's customer service. Like at its best, right? It's like we have to adapt. We're not making the customers adapt,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I feel like too many other people are like, well, we're just busy. You're just going to have to adapt. No, you guys are like, how can we get more pizza in these people's hands,
Yeah.
or how can we get more food that people love into their hands? And I think that's awesome. I think it's very gracious and like very attention to detail for a business. And I think more businesses need to pay attention to what you guys are doing to provide better service for the people that like enjoy what you do. So like,
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. Let's move on. Number 5. We're right at the halfway point here. This is an everything bagel hot sauce.
I've been wanting to try this one.
Yeah, you heard me talk about this one last week when I came in for lunch, and
Yeah.
like, I think this stuff is, I don't know how they made this. Like, it's stupid good. Like, I would love to have a dozen wings and just indulge in this. Like, look at this crate. It's not red.
I know,
It's
it's
not
really
green.
weird, just by the looks
It
of
looks
it.
creamy, but
Almost
there's no
looks like
cream
a
in
poppy seed dressing.
it. Right. I mean, I think you're gonna like this a lot.
I think you took all of it. Oh.
Bang it out. It tastes like an everything bagel. This is good.
Wow. Ironically, I had an everything bagel before I came. Pretty spot on.
Right. It's got. Oh, there's the heat.
That's what I was saying. It is scaring me a little bit. We're getting a little spicier here.
We are. I don't know. I would compare it to like, that spicy Parmesan garlic that everybody like goes. It's kind of like on that level, but like, I don't know. I can see myself going through like a couple bottles of this here in the future, and it's got some heat.
Yeah, my nose is starting to run a little.
There it is. We're getting there. I've come to know that you're a little bit of a sports fanatic. Like, you like sports, like, which doesn't surprise me much after you said you played soccer. I played a ton of soccer when I was younger. What's your favorite sport? What's your favorite team? Where are you going? What are you doing?
That kind of depends. My favorite sport to play is definitely soccer. I grew up playing, and like I stated earlier, that was like what I thought was going to be my future. But I've grown to love football a lot. I didn't like it in high school at all, but I've been invested in fantasy and.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
My bad.
We're gonna get to a little bit of that here. But no, you're fine.
But I'm Cleveland, ride or die. The land is my home, no matter what. So, Cavs, Guardians, Browns. Obviously, the Bengals. Anyone that's from Ohio is a Bengals
We're gonna root
fan
them
to an
on, right?
extent. Yeah.
We're gonna root them on.
Unfortunately, after Sunday's game, I'm a little upset. But I'm trying to get better with the NBA. I don't know anything about the NBA.
All right.
So I've been trying to, do some research and get better on that.
Do you go to any of the UT basketball games at all?
I've been to a couple, but I don't go like in my free time just to go. Usually I'm working and deal with all the people that are already there.
Right. I got the pleasure to enjoy a couple different variations of the UT basketball games last year. Like last year, they were just kicking ass, both men's and women's.
Yeah.
And working at the casino, I get a suite. I get to take some people to the suite, but then I know a guy that knows a guy, right? That gives me tickets, and I'm like 3 rows from the court.
Yeah.
Way different experience, right?
Oh, yeah,
You're up there,
100%.
like you can barely see what's going on, and you're just kind of there, like mingling. Like you down there on the court, like whether you got beer, popcorn, whatever in your hand, like you're involved in this
Yeah.
game, right? Because the basketball's right there, you can feel it, you can touch it. So much different experience, and I did that both for women's and men's, and like. UT was like kicking butt last year in their basketball. I don't know how they did like this year or whatnot, but
I think they seem to be doing very well. I mean, we get a large demographic from the games, and we do the coaches show every Monday night as well. So, I mean, I see a little bit of the men's team and the women's team, and I think they're doing very well this season as well.
Good. I mean, I don't think anybody's just going to fall off, right? Because you got some of that residual talent that folds over. And just to bring back and just to plug, like over at Stubborn Brothers, I used to do this show over there on Monday nights. Now they do the coaches show over there on Monday nights, which is fantastic. They talk about the UT, all the UT sports, which is going on, and you get to eat pizza and listen to this amazing show that these guys do. And then they got an amazing trivia on Tuesdays. So Stubborn Brothers for the win for all those after sports. Ventures. Go there for pizza, go there for beer, go there for chicken wings like we're doing now. Awesome. Let's get, like, that leads right into this sauce, right?
I'm getting nervous.
So this one I just picked up today. This is Jabberjaw Jesse's hot sauce. So
Say that 3 times fast.
Right. So I met Jabberjaw Jesse today.
Oh.
So me and a good buddy of mine, Bobby Design, I'm calling you out by name. He calls me up and wants to go to lunch, where I would usually come to Stubborn Brothers for lunch for my slice of pizza on Tuesday, and my white Raja from the Cleveland area.
Yeah.
I go to Star of India, which is the old Dudley's on Reynolds Road. It's like wrapped in chrome stainless steel, and they serve Indian food, and it's stupid good. As soon as we walk in the door, there's a row of like 6 hot sauces right there. Of course, me being me, like, there's hot sauce here. Like, you guys sell hot sauce? I want one of each before I sit down. This guy comes out of nowhere. His name's Jesse. It just so happens to be Jabberjaw Jesse. He was featured in the Toledo City paper for making local hot sauce. So he gives us like a spoonful of each, and we dip some fun Indian food in, try them all. I seem to like this one the best. It's called his Hot Mama. You can get them there. I want to say they're around, I don't know, $6 or $7 for a little bottle of them. Over there, he does everything from like he does a pumpkin spice hot sauce, which is really good. It tastes good on, like, he said he puts it on ice cream. Like, it's fantastic, right? So, and then he goes to like some garlic refresher. He does he does like a habanero one. This one's not his hottest.
Fine by me.
I found it to be the tastiest, and it sits number 6 in my lineup, according to taste. So, if you guys want some good local hot sauce, go check out over at Star India, Jabberjaw Jesse's hot sauce. Yeah, oh well. Sorry.
Jabberjaw Jesse, let's see what you got.
Very fresh veggie kind of taste to it.
Yeah, I'm not a veggie fan.
I feel like not a veggie fan, and this heat's like killing. So being like a sports fanatic,
I never planned to be a fanatic.
as far as females go, like, you talk about and go to sports games, right? Like, a lot. Or try to. Like, you support your local teams, and you do that. Like, I don't see a whole lot of, like, females, like, appreciating sports the way you do. And you said you'd get into fantasy a little bit.
I do, yeah.
Do you partake in any of the new sports betting?
I have become a victim of sports betting.
Oh, snap. What got you into it? Was it like all the like free promos, like bet 10, get 100?
Actually, I'm unfortunate that I didn't start betting until like the week that was over.
Here comes the dude.
This is a little spicy here.
Now I want to hear what she had to say.
Oh, all right.
That one's on you.
So whenever sports betting became legal, I actually went to Nashville for New Year's. So the first like 3 days of legal sports betting, we were either in Nashville or on our way home, and all I heard was, sports betting's legal in Ohio. And I'm like, screw this, like, it makes 0 sense to me. So I waited a couple of weeks, which I shouldn't have. But everyone's like, free bets, which, if anyone knows me, anytime I go to a casino, I'm down to bet anything, on anything. You know, I like to explore into new things that I don't know anything about, because I tend to get pretty good at it. So I just started kind of laying down bets on different NFL games, and
Sure.
you know, they started hitting, and it would turn $10 into $150, and then I would get so discouraged every single time I placed a bet. The first bet that I placed actually was an NBA game with the Nuggets, and I was watching through the whole entire thing, and I had like an 8-leg parlay, and every single leg was supposed to hit by halftime. You know, like everyone was projected to hit. Fourth quarter, Nuggets are up by 20. They pull every single player, and they're playing their second string, third string. And I'm pissed immediately. Like, I only needed 3 more points from this dude. I only needed another rebound. But when I fail at things, it just makes me want to do them 10 times more. So I do have to have self-control. I haven't spent any money other than my free bets yet.
All right.
But I am up on FanDuel for sure. So
Cool. That's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. From playing betting on NBA or football?
Just a combination of the two. If I'm playing if I'm betting on NFL, I'll go a little harder and bet like $25 to $50 for a higher payout. But if I'm betting on NBA, I usually stick to like the $10 range and bet my free bets because I won't be as disappointed when I lose.
So have you played a little on the Barstool app at all?
I actually haven't played on the Barstool app at all, but I do have to check it out. You were telling me about that last week.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously linked to where I work.
Yeah.
But and of course we have our own promos, you know, like bet, enter, like match plays, all that fun stuff. And you can actually come into the casino and, which I know you come into the casino. Sorry for throwing that out there. But we have kiosks. You can do it there instead on your phone or what. And we got some cool promos there. Like, talk to me later after the show because I don't know if I'm legally allowed to talk about all that dumb stuff about why you should. No, that's cool to hear. I have not yet dabbled into the sports betting. I'm allowed on certain things, not on other things because of certain licenses that I have. So, no, cool to hear. So let's move on to sauce number 7. This one comes straight from that guy. He brought this back. What, Florida?
I think that was Florida, yeah.
It's Angry Cock.
Yep, that was Florida.
It's hot, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember what. Last week was fucking wild on the show. I have to do a little editing and reposts. But so I got a special question for this one.
Shut up, Richie.
What's Richie talking about?
It was probably from Ashley.
Nope, not gonna repeat it.
It's from Ashley.
Are there comments? Are there comments? Oh no.
I won't say it out loud, but I'll let you read it.
Oh jeez.
What? I started a pot.
It's all right.
Like I said, really not alone.
Bro, I'm a rascal. What can I say?
I don't love that.
God, you love it.
No.
No.
She's like, I don't love
So
that.
you don't love the Angry Cock?
Richie out there with the words.
Whew. Not a fan of the Angry Cock.
I didn't say it. So
I don't even want to try the next one. That's like, I think, what's getting me.
So, someone had mentioned, I should ask, what's the craziest story you told your boss that you probably shouldn't have told your boss?
Who mentioned that?
I ain't snitching. No snitches around here.
Oh, I don't even think I can speak right now.
That's fair.
We only got 3 more left. It's like, you're doing well, though. That is hot, though.
Whew. I don't feel comfortable saying the craziest story I've told my boss because everyone at work knows pretty much about everything that happens in my life.
I mean, what? Do you come in and you're just diarrhea of the mouth? Like, you're just like, I'm an open book?
I
Like,
am an open book, yeah.
just not on my show? No, you don't. I'm just,
I can't even speak right now. That's really hot.
yeah? I got some tingles. She's tapping the milk. She's been tapping the milk, hasn't she?
Yeah, I think I need a refill in the milk.
Got you covered.
Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna like veto that question, plead the fifth.
Oh,
Sorry.
What about the second craziest? Can we just dumb it down a little bit? She's like,
Any Saturday or Sunday morning is probably the craziest story that my boss has heard, so I'll leave it at that.
So what's a typical Friday night, Saturday night for Courtney Brown? Let's go there. Let's just keep it mild, unlike this hot sauce.
I'm struggling right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot. Typical Friday or Saturday night. You know, I work typically, get off, need to pound some beers naturally.
What's your place to go? Where's your place to go to pound beers?
I'm
it's
crying
obviously not
right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes. Here, I'll get you fresh. I'll give you freshies.
I'm a whore for Jake's Saloon.
All right. They're kind of reinventing themselves these days. They're much
They
different.
are. I can play pool there. I can play darts. I can play some cards. Drink some cheap beer. All I really need in life, you know. But
Real close to campus. Friends get to go hang out.
yeah,
right?
we go right around. Whew. All right, next sauce.
I love it. I fucking love it. I love it.
You want to get to the bomb, huh?
She wants to get out of that.
I've already had the bomb, and I already know how miserable it is.
She's had the bomb. I have video evidence.
What is it? Diesel fuel and ashtrays?
I have burning garbage.
Tire
and
fire.
Tire fire, yeah.
Tire fire with the garlic.
Yeah.
It's almost gone. Brittany has to buy a new bottle for me.
Ooh.
What was it, 2 years now?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, blame Brandon for this, my wife.
Yeah, she's the one that started this whole thing that I'm doing. She's the cause. Where'd she go? She's not here? Like, where'd she go?
She snuck off this fucking home slice.
She went to Home Slice.
I know, right?
That's okay. Here's the best part. They're actually watching the show while that whole
No.
What'd you do? Did you
Put
overdo
way
it?
too much on.
All right. That's about the same as I got on there, so.
Yeah,
I like
you're a
that.
pro. I'm a rookie.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm here with you. Yeah.
That's so terrible.
If you can imagine what pain tastes like, it's in this bottle. Broken bone, the bomb. Broken finger, the bomb. Got a broken heart, the bomb.
It
What-
doesn't solve any of my problems. No.
Dream job, end game. Obviously, it's not bartending and waiting tables at Seven Brothers. Where do you picture yourself here in the next 5 years or so,
Ooh, that's a lot
doing
to
what
ask.
you like? What do you want to do?
First, I'm gonna swallow the swing that's in my mouth.
I'm going to take the milk on this one. Oh,
He's okay.
that tastes great.
Oh,
What,
I'm
you wanna try
crying
this?
so bad.
No, he was asking about your nut juice.
But we down,
Does your nut juice, does it work as well as cow juice?
Oh, the nut juice does work better. Yeah, that's hot, right? No, I feel like the Joker right now from Batman. Like,
Woo!
got you.
Oh my god, that was terrible. It's not, it's the other one. Woo! All right. Dream job. 5 years from now.
Graduated from college. Where do you put yourself?
Not in Ohio.
All right.
I'm gonna definitely be with. Ooh, I'm struggling really bad right now. I'm sorry.
I'm right behind you.
So what do you do with your civil engineering degree?
Probably not engineer. I definitely want to be in like customer service to some extent. I feel like bartending and serving has taught me a lot, and there's a lot of networking that
You like the people-to-people interaction.
different day-to-day experience.
Yeah. You probably like what I do. I got chicken stuck in my teeth, and it's stuck with this hot sauce, so.
Oh, this is awful.
It is awful. You want to move to the next one while you're hot on fire?
I guess.
Let's go. We didn't even cap this one. I don't even know where the cap is. Put this fucking thing away. Yeah, Bobby. Let Bobby taste this. He has so many questions about this sauce.
That was the one with my friend. We ate that like the world's hottest chocolate.
Yeah? And that's in it?
Ooh,
But
this is so bad.
give me with some wings like a couple months ago. They're like, "Oh, you gotta try this." And I was like, "No, thank you."
I promise this one will taste better. I promise.
I don't think there's any going back.
Unique garlic. While we're on fire. Next two questions are stupid easy, right? See, I'm already putting more of this on this wing than that one. This one hurt some feelings last week. I don't know why. Garlic, black pepper.
There are a few feelings.
Yeah. It actually tastes glorious next to that last one. All right, favorite local restaurant?
Hannon's Block.
So what?
Hannon's Block.
What is that? Why don't I not know about
Hannon's Block?
Yeah. Is that the place down here, downtown? Chicken, like fried chicken place?
Ooh.
She tried to kill me with her eyes. Did you see that?
My problem is I can't swallow the wing.
All right.
Take a small nibble, like you don't have to do anything.
No. Is it because it's coming off the bone type of thing?
Just so much food.
Yeah. No, it's like
Little bites.
honestly, just a small bite of the wing. You don't have to eat the whole wing.
Don't have to eat the whole thing.
I know I'm putting this late in the game, but yeah.
Hannon's Block. Tell me about Hannon's Block.
Ooh. They have the best crab toast ever.
Crab toast? Is this like avocado toast with like crab on it, or is this like...
Collect your thoughts.
Oh my God, I'm going to get lunch at Summer Roast tomorrow. I'm getting spit in my beer, and like she's... Yeah, yeah. She was like, Rob, you're not allowed here anymore. All right. Favorite